Pleasure to be in this unique environment. Every seat has been taken for tonight's match.
All right.
This is the night. Everybody's...
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. A straight right just misses. Done with that counter shot. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Well, we all know when Wilder fights Fury, someone is getting knocked down, and probably both guys.
Oh my gosh, come on! This is that fight! No matter what you think of Tyson Fury, he has gotten there with the biggest, most powerful, most dangerous puncher in the world in Deontay Wilder. This guy can knock you out from 2 inches. He's got it, but Tyson Fury is smart. A complete warmonger. Got in his head well before he stepped to ring. This is fight number 4. Every fight is getting more exciting than the other. And every time Tyson Fury has had his number. Deontay Wilder is an angry, powerful, dangerous fighter. He always will be. The only one that's got his number? Tyson Fury.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. Right hook just missed. The straight right just misses. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You can walk into an arena and be the hero. The pressure, the expectation, the desire from the fans. You can't get away from it. Ignore them. Lock it up. I know it's hard. I can hardly hear you, Todd. You've got to ignore them. Get on with your job.
We wanted action, and they are delivering. Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Fury in that last round. And a round that seemed like an eternity for them finally on to the second round. After that last round, something has got to change.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Action. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
You're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy a shot. Make them react from that, then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Give us a second to catch our breath. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punch. That hook won't score. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. How about that time counter shot? Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This is the type of fighter that would say, I don't even want rounds. Let's just fight until one of us can't stand up anymore.
If you get in with a slugger, they want to work at their own pace. Use speed, frustrate them, take them out of their comfort zone, make them tired, trip over their own feet, get them angry.
Punch, counter punch. Can't connect with that right hook. Oh, wait a minute! Tyson Fury just got rocked! Do you believe this? Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Fury in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation mode here. Gonna need a knockout.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Much better than this guy. You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch.
No, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely shattered.
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back. Get your focus back. Get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart. Just get your shots off and don't give him anything.
Still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't...
He was coasting this fight and now you've let him back into it. Now!
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't get...
Way. Go out, the first minute, stick one end of the jab and then...
Just same again. Don't change too much. Keep doing what you're doing.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great work. Stay focused.
And there's the bell for round 3. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. Got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab, be smart and pop.
Whoa, Johnny! Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at this.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Perfect counter lands. Those counter punches have to hurt. That hook just can't find the target. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Well, we know what the game plan is going to be for this fighter. He's got to stick and move and avoid the big shots from the bigger man.
If you're standing in front of a dumper truck and you're trying to punch it back, push it back, the dumper truck is probably going to roll right over you.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Perfect counter shot. No rest for the Weary. Left hook just missed. That jab gets blocked. two were made for each other. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. At this point, you got to believe he can't win on the scorecards. Going to need a knockout.
Get your mind back on the track.
Here we go to the fourth round. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until the senses have come back.
One of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore. Counter punching. They have no respect for each other's punching power. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you're getting in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
He threw the hook, didn't land. He parries that right jab away. Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
That hook doesn't score. He threw a punch and just got countered. Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
Todd, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain over brawn.
And this with that jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. And there's the bell for round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He misses with that straight left. They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Misses with the straight left. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
That counter shot lands. He scores with the counter. Nice counter shot. Careful for that receipt. It's always coming. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Both men step back for just a moment. Jab slightly off target. The Bronze Bomber goes down. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
That's lights out right there. One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
Back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know they're fighting. They know what they're fighting.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men tasted the canvas in that round.
And they were heavy knockdowns too.
Take the round off. Win the round.
Good work, that's it. Now,
let's start the 6. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a goldfish. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Couldn't land that jab. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with that hook. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They block that jab. They block the left there. Beautiful counter shot. Blocks the straight left. Time they drop their guard, they get caught. Can't find a home for that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Listen, the fight's not over yet.
Here we go. It's round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. Nice counter. Not a lot of defense here at all. They exchange punches. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Tyson Fury just got rocked. This could be it. Tyson Fury, one of the great heavyweight champions. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. So much for boxing. Down goes Fury! A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Gotta waste time. Step behind the referee.
And down goes Fury! That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.